And welcome back again, Crypto Hulk Show. Got a good one lined up. I want to show you some really serious connections. And I also wanted to go over what I'm going to start off the show with. We're going to go over the revelations that I've found with Ripple being started by basically Chinese military, IDK and all that. 'Cause that's very important to understand that the cryptocurrency XRP and the company Ripple, um, it's Chinese based, you know. Let's go over this topic. I want to explain it because some low IQ people out there are misinterpreting, and that's understandable. That's why you're watching me and I'm not watching you. Um, let's go over my viewpoint, what I think about all. I'll have to break it down for the low IQ individuals. All right. Crypto Hawk's not flipping. Okay. When people say Crypto Hawk's flipping, those are people that watch my show for 5 minutes. The normies, people that are considered the normies. And I know it's none of you, but since this is an open free show, I won't have a lot of the evolved people that came from chimps and that became humans. So I tend to have more just evolved people on this show when it's open. People that have memberships, they're well seasoned, they understand this program, they've studied, they put in work, WORK, and they're well aware of what I'm doing. When you take it back to like the Greeks, if any of you have just taken introductory, this is all I'm talking about, very, very basic introductory logic, critical thinking, these kinds of things. Courses that, well, the people that ask me, Crypto Hulk, are you flipping? Number one, these people have never taken logic courses. They don't know how to think. They don't know how to construct arguments or identify valid arguments or not. So we're dealing with bottom feeders, knuckle draggers, stuff like that. Stu Lavelle says, I just evolved. Thank fuck I'm in the club. Right. Right. So, got Danny Boy. Welcome to 2024 Crypto Explosion membership level. So, what I'm going to explain really briefly is look, when you study the Greeks, you learn this your first quarter. I haven't had advanced classes in logic, just intro to logic, and that shit was back in 98. So, we're talking a lot of years, 26 years ago, right? I couldn't make a truth table anymore. I don't remember. But what I do, going to college and taking critical thinking, intro to logic, and these kind of courses, public speaking, and so forth, it enabled me to look at things differently. And one of the things, just basically, I wanted to say is that the Greeks, when you'd have a discussion, here's how you find truth. Between you and me, the truth is somewhere in the middle. Okay, that's where it always is. It's in the middle. And I'm not getting into all the psychological reason and the cognitive dissonance and all these things come into play in your past, your perception, and all these things. Okay, not getting into all that. Those that have taken psychology understand what I'm saying. All right. To find truth, you have to look at all sides of an issue, correct? So I don't just look at, oh, I bought XRP, I'm going to be rich. And I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want to see nothing else. I don't want to hear and see. I'm going to be rich. So these dumb, low IQ organisms that leave comments, all I do is block you. So, I mean, you can leave your comment and you could be a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. But within 2 to 4 hours, your comments are gone and you're blocked. So then you got to make up another profile to watch my show. Just so I put that out there to save you time. And no one wants to read your comments. Otherwise, you have a show and I'd be watching you, right? Right. Okay. So what you got going on is you want to look at all sides of an issue. Controversy is where you find truth. If I'm pulling up articles showing how the Chinese Communist government invested heavily in Ripple in Series A, Series B funding, that's important. Now the knuckle draggers, oh, that doesn't matter. I'm going to be rich anyway. Oh, really? How do you know? Well, I invested in XRP. I'm going to be rich. That's not. What's your logic for that? Well, I just believe it. Me and all my friends, we believe the same thing. And anybody that says different, you're a traitor, Crypto Hulk. You're not telling me what I want to hear. That's not logical. Okay. When Moon, knuckle dragging comment. Look, I'm here to report to you the news. Haters, I don't give a shit about you. You do whatever. Leave whatever comments you want. You're just blocked for harassment anyway. I'm speaking to people that actually watch my show. I'm here to teach you what I find. That's what my job is. I'm not an XRP cheerleader, fanboy, moon boy. I report to you what I find. Let me repeat this again. I report to you what I find. Okay? Now we're starting to get it. I report to you what I find. I report to you what I find. I don't sell XRP. I'm not go Ripple. Haven't you noticed? I mean, I've only been on about 4.5 years. Only 4.5 years. You've only had like thousands of opportunities to watch my show. If you don't know who Crypto Hulk is or whatever, then you're fucking lost. And you really need to get off the program. See, what I do is I provide a show where I present evidence to you. That's all I do is I present evidence. And sometimes from that evidence, I can infer meanings, what it means to me. I'm not promoting anybody buying XRP or going to any exchange. Have you noticed? I'm not sponsored. Oh, yeah, that's right. Like everybody else, right? Crypto Hulk. You're the only one that's not sponsored by anybody except you. Now do you fucking get it? The dummies that are watching my show? I got people that pay me money. What is my job? Present evidence. I'm not selling the fucking thing. What did I tell you? I got 2 months worth of pay in XRP. It's the only crypto. I got some VeChain, but I got XRP. I haven't bought any for 4.5 years. Oh, then the same people. Oh, see, the same people are like, oh, you're trying to promote XRP. No, I'm not. I haven't bought any for 4.5 years. Oh, you don't believe in XRP. You haven't bought. See, no matter what my answer is to dumb people, if I haven't bought XRP for 4 years, I'm not bullish. But if I do keep trying to sell everybody XRP, then I'm promoting. So I'm kind of trying to increase my own stash. So either way, here it is with the low IQ individuals. No matter what I do, it's wrong to them. Okay? All I do is I present evidence to you. That's what I do. I find articles and I present them to you. That's what I fucking do. I don't promote anything because I'm not sponsored. Now, I do have gold and silver coins at Walmart, Target, and these different places sell that if you want to buy them, you can buy them anywhere you want. I don't make money. I don't make commission on them. I'm just doing that to help you. It's for an easy link. I'll provide gold and silver that I would actually buy myself. Now, if it's a necklace, I make money. And if it's a hardware wallet, I make money as well. Not on gold and silver coins. That's just public service announcement, okay? Another dumb comment I get from retards that watch my show. You flip on XRP daily. That's one of them. Why are you hating on XRP? Blah, blah, blah. Look, I present news. I don't know if I've said that on this channel yet. I provide news for yous, all right? That's all I do. I provide news. You don't like the news, you can go fuck off, man. Go watch another show. I'm not asking you to watch my program. You're a fucking dumbass. I don't want dumbasses on my show. Go watch Digital Asshat Investor on Twitter or Digital Fucked Up Perspectives or a whole host of other fat granny Crypto Eddie on Twitter. Go watch all these people on Twitter. Like, I don't care. You know, my channel's different than the other one. I'm not trying to get everybody. I tell you, get the fuck off my. How many other people on crypto channels are telling people to get the fuck off their channel? Me, because I'm not trying to be an 80-year-old hooker. Okay, out there on the Las Vegas Strip, 8 years old, trying to get it like when you were 15 years old, when you were out there doing the same thing with your boy ass. All right, my show brings you news that I discover. I don't fucking care if you like it or not. I got people that fucking pay me. Crypto Hulk, here's a membership fee. Tell me what the fuck's going on. What do you see? Well, here's an evidence that I see. Let me post this here. Let me post that one. Now you can see what I see. Here's the news for today. See you tomorrow. Okay? You got to make your own decision. But if I bring up an article about China, well, we got Ripple China 2013 and all this and Ripple dividend. All this stuff started in China. Why the fuck is that? And then some people are like, well, I don't care. No, here's the dummies. I'm just showing you connections. I told you. I don't know why Ripple was in China 6 months after they opened and they made their digital currency. America, Ripple, made China's digital currency. Now, if you got a couple brain cells in your head, you'll kind of be like, well, isn't that against our national security? I mean, it doesn't take much IQ to figure this shit out. I'm just asking a question. I'm not making a statement or a judgment. I'm not saying good or bad. I'm just asking the question. See, that's what people do. Back when the Greeks discovered about logic, you ask questions. You get a big group of people, they all sit around, Socrates and all that, and they sit there in those pictures and they're all kicked back, reclining on their clouds and shit. But they ask questions. That's all that I'm doing. I'm presenting evidence to you. I'm asking questions to you to get you to think and to postulate and to just examine and inquire and explore. Why the fuck you got Ripple Labs helping the Chinese develop a new form of currency so they can leave the dollar? That's not concerning to you at all, huh? I'm asking a question. It concerns me greatly. But I'm just wondering why nobody else knows. No other channel talking. Nobody talks. And then when I strike people with truth, they're like, "Oh, well, these companies are just venture capitalist companies." Really? You don't know anything about China, do you? They basically own. The people don't own property in China. You know that, right? Like you can't go buy a house in China and sell it and all that. The government owns it all. You can't tell Xi Jinping to go fuck himself. He'll be arrested and put in jail. The banks are all owned by the government. Everything's the government. And yet you're like, oh, that doesn't concern me. I'm still going to be rich anyway. Let me ask a question. Like, how the fuck do you know you're going to be rich? Like, you got some magic powers? I'd sure like to know. Because I'm going to go to Vegas. Give me the next lotto numbers for California lottery, whatever the fuck. I need to make $20 billion or something. And if you got such special fucking powers, then, I mean, please, sir, can I have some more soup? What do we got here? Somebody's giving a donation to Crypto Hulk. Oh my God. You got Kitch J. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Above the doorway of the Temple of Apollo at Delphi, know thyself. It's 5 Dennis 123. Thanks for that tax-free. Jorge Ramos. Are we there yet? Whiskey and tacos for everyone. Fuck YouTube. Always kicks me off when you start. Complain every day about that, Jorge. If it keeps being a problem, let me know. XRP King Duck, member for 16 months at the 2024 crypto explosion level. Let's see. Let me just look. AJ Singh, thank you very much. Go Ripple. Oh, we got a Ripple cheerleader in the house. But Crypto Hog, why don't you go to Ripple Las Vegas and be a cheerleader for the Chinese Communist government because they're the ones that got Ripple started? I could do that. Is that a trick question? Oh, XRP King Duck gave 5 people memberships. That's Tita Flux. Tita? Tidal Flux? Okay. It will be what it is based on facts. This is a fact-based channel. It says 5 Dennis 123. Look, I discover information, I report it to you. That's what I do. Am I spreading FUD? That's so fucking stupid. That's for people that watch my show for 5 minutes. They say dumb shit just like that. See, just like Fat Granny, that Crypto Eddie, that fat bitch on Twitter. That's Crypto and then Eddie, E-R-I. Look that fat bitch up. That's on Twitter, by the way. I present facts, and then that fat bitch is like, oh, 90% of what Crypto Hulk says is bullshit. Then guess what? She just called facts bullshit. That should concern you if you listen to that fat cow, okay? Somebody who's giving you facts, 90% of facts are bullshit according to her. So to her, 10% of the truth is real. To her, 90% of truth is bullshit. That's concerning for somebody in the XRP community to listen to some dumb shit like Fat Granny. The next gift, because XRP King Duck gave 5 memberships, you got Tidal Flux. Then we got Soli. Where is the screen flipped on me? Hold on. Tidal Flux, Soli, Joshua Concepcion, David Mackey, OGBWA. Those are the 5 people right there. They got memberships from XRP King Duck. I'm drinking 2 scoops of amino energy from Costco. That gives me about 100 grams of caffeine. That's about where I kind of like to keep it, 100 milligrams per shot. Some of these drinks, I'll tell you, 250. I'm like, fuck. Like it's starting to get hard to breathe. So I like milder energy drinks, but today I DIY, did it myself. I made 2 scoops of that amino energy. Now and I put ice cubes in it, so some of the stuff kind of settles at the bottom. So if you see me twirling the drink, I'm trying to get all the caffeine in there. I'm gonna go work out some arms after this workout. My arms are a little bit smaller, so I got to try to build them up. Dave Ryan, help save the 80-year-old hooker fund. Well, you always got to have a Dave Ryan, like right there. Let's see. Let me get into the news here. First off, let me check something. I sell gold and silver coins. Today's show, we're going to start off with really bad news about the economy. But remember, I report facts, and you got to make your own decisions. I'm ready to unleash some news here. In the past 3 months, the United States went up $860 billion with the B in debt. That's damn near $1 trillion in 3 months, everybody. Like, this ain't working. Then you got an administration that wants to pay for the college here, pay for this, and pay for all these immigrants, and pay. Where do we got the money? We don't. We're broke, and this country's ready for a recession any day now, okay? But Crypto Hulk, the news media is not reporting it. It can't be true. It's not on CNN. If you were a president and you had all the news media kissing your ass every day, do you think they're going to report on we got bad shit coming? No. They're trying to get Kamala elected. This country is fucked. I'm going to show you after I sell my little channel here. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. I'm high as fuck right now. I just took about 3 hits on a good blunt. Some of that Mary Jane, Green Bud Reaper, Creeper, whatever you want to call it, purple. grapes, whatever, all that stuff. Then besides that, I just got done drinking 5 shots of tequila, and then snorted about a line of heroin. Good stuff too. So currently, I'm under the influence, giving you financial advice. So even if you were to take it, it's not admissible in court because I just admitted I'm high as fuck, and I've been high as fuck every single show that I've ever made for 4.5 years. Okay. So if you ever gotten financial advice from me, what you think was financial advice, I was flying high like a kite, and you're all kinds of fucked up right now. Okay. Now, go to my channel. I've got gold and silver coins. Let's do that right now. Let's get into the business. Um, if you don't have gold and silver coins, then it's like all bad. Okay, I'm just letting you know. um, go to my channel and you look, you'll see home, videos, shorts, live, playlists. Go to the section that says videos. Find my last video. It shows a picture of Larry Fink. Larry Larry Fink. Now it shows 1,004 views, 9 hours ago, 21 products. Okay, you should be able to see that. If not, maybe get a Microsoft Edge browser. Maybe you can see that then. That's what I heard. Go to the right about 5 to 6 inches. Click on the word more, MORE, and it drops down. You got Walmart, gold, we got silver coins. Walmart silver coins. And that particular video just has 21 different kinds of silver coins, bulk coins. Some of these coins are 40% silver, some are 35 bucks. Some of these coin packages are 900 bucks. So here's the deal. Gold and silver coins. We're going to have a recession. I'm going to show you some news here that's really, really concerning. But look, a recession is going to make me rich. I'm just letting you know. See, I'm positioned for this. I'm not I don't got crypto rich right now. I hope to be crypto rich. Okay? I don't know. From what I'm seeing with all this Chinese and shit involved in Ripple and all that and wallets, and I'm not getting into all this. So let me skip that. I'll talk about it later. Gold and silver coin is where it's at. In about maybe 2 months, I'm going to make a huge purchase of gold coins, and that'll be the final one I ever do with any kind of metals investing. I bought all my crypto 4.5 years ago, haven't bought any since, not going to. I spent 2 months worth of salary. I took a loan. I didn't buy any of my own. I highly encourage you to get a loan to buy your silver that you need. It's better to have it. Look, when the economy dumps, which it's going to, I'm going to tell you in a minute, we're now $30 to $35 trillion in debt. This is staggering. We are very close to going to a global recession, okay? Gold and silver is going to make you a lot of money to get through this hard time. If you get silver and it goes up 10, 20 times, guess what? You just 10 to 20 times your investment. You put in 2,000, now you got 40,000 bucks. That's going to help you get through hard times. That's what the silver and gold is going to do. Not make us rich. That's what a crypto is supposed to do. I'm not saying my crypto investment will make me rich or you rich. I don't trust these people. That's why I only put 2 months worth of pay. I took a loan and for about 1.5 years, paid off that loan to buy all my crypto. I didn't have the money. Well, even if I did, which I'm not going to say, but I used other people's money. If something bad right now were to happen, you don't want to put all your savings into gold and silver because you got no money. Well, I got gold and silver. Yeah, but you're going to have to sell that off and people are going to, if you take gold and you want to buy dollars, they might take 10% of that. See what I'm saying? So it's going to have at least a month's worth of pay. But in any case, let's say this, you take a fat loan out and you can't pay it back. Then it's a bankruptcy court. It's not a big deal. You know why? Everybody's going to be busted. When this economy, let me tell you something. When this economy gets bust, there's going to be so many people that are going to be bankrupt. This is not going to be a thing. Oh, you have bankruptcy on your record. Shit, so does 100 million other people in this country. See what I mean? Now, if you get that gold and silver, the economy just dumps. You lose your job and everything. Your silver that you spent $2,000 is now worth probably 20, 25,000. So then guess what, genius? You sell off 2,000 of that gold. You got now 25 grand of that gold. You sell off 2 grand, you pay off your debt. Boom. Now you got 23,000 in cash in your pocket, courtesy of Crypto Hulk. Okay. I just showed you how to make 23,000 bucks, and you really didn't have to spend any because the investment paid for itself. So it's basically free, right? Gold. They say gold's going to hit, is what they say, 15 to 20 grand. Well, shit. That means every gold coin I got is going to go up $13,000. And I got way more than 10. Okay. Remember, for 4 years, 4.5, I haven't bought any crypto. I've been trying to stack dollars and stuff. And now the past 10 months, I've been buying gold and silver. Now, when that fucking shit goes, let's say I got 40 grand in gold. When it goes up 10 times, that's $400,000. Yeah. That's why I haven't been backing the truck up like these dumbasses that have crypto programs. Well, I'm backing the truck up. That's so fucking stupid. I'm just telling you, I'd rather have, honestly, what's the most safe bet? 40 grand in my hand in gold rather than 40,000 in crypto. That's a safer bet. Gold in your hand, gold and silver. Who knows? This crypto shit, they hack your stuff and it's gone. Now, I'm hedging my bet. I've got 2 months worth of paychecks that I bought gold and silver coins with. And I've got probably 16 months worth of gold and silver money. So that's 8 times. I got 8 times the amount of gold and silver than I do cryptocurrency and money. Do I trust crypto? No. Do I trust gold? No. But there's a whole lot of shit in crypto I don't get. Number one, why is all the Chinese involved? I don't trust those people. I don't trust my government. You trust your government? Well, then you're fucking high. You should just move to England then. When 1776 happened in the United States, you should just went back to England. I don't trust my government at all. I don't trust any of these people on crypto media programs. You got my program right here. And what I do is I present facts for you. So that's pretty much what we're up to right now. Let me check this here. Let's go to the first article. Hold on. Crypto Hulk is the financial messiah. You know, learn to hunt and fish. Michael Montclair. Let's go. Let's start with the bad news. If I can find it here. BlackRock. Oh, I'm just going to get into the Japanese article. Let's just do that. Fuck it. Let's go with something big. Let me do a copy paste. We're going to talk about stable coins and how they're going to blow out in 2025. Okay. Terrence McNamara, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. That's how this channel's funded, not with multi-million billion-dollar corporations. It's people like you. You want to show where you want a program where I'm going to show you the evidence that I find. I don't make distinctions one way or the other. I got XRP and I've got silver and gold. What do I trust more? My silver and gold. Because there's just too many secrets in this whole Ripple thing, and when all the bankers do all this hush hush, no one's talking. Have you noticed? That's amazing. People all around the world, all these investment houses are all truly amazing. The biggest secrets. That tells me something bad could very well happen. All right. But I got me some. I got me enough XRP where if it does what it's supposed to, but hey, in the end, if I make 20 to 100 million, that'll be great. Because it's better than the 20 million I got right now. Japanese banks are going to test cross-border stablecoin transfers via Swift. Everybody, look, All these dummies out there, you got these channels. Oh, Swift's going away. The quantum financial system is coming in, and we're going to right all the wrong, and all the bad people are going to be locked up in jail in Cuba and Guantanamo. Dude, that's so fucking stupid. These people are telling you the dumbest shit, okay? Swift's not going away. All this cabal, if you want to call it whatever it is, I don't even understand what that shit is. I don't even care. The people in power, they're not going away. Now, some of them at the top are going to switch out positions, but the people at the top are not going away, including Swift. Japanese banks to test cross-border stablecoin transfers via Swift. Japanese financial giants, MUFG. That's a Ripple partner, by the way. Notice how just boom, it hits you right there. They're talking about stablecoins getting a green light globally. And who do they mention? MUFG, Mizuho, SMBC. These are all Ripple partners. I'll show you proof here in a minute. 3 of Japan's largest financial institutions. Mitsubishi UFJ is the biggest bank in Japan. That's a Ripple partner. Not Ethereum, not Bitcoin, not Chainlink, not Shiba Inu. Okay. Japanese banks focus on stablecoin market. Let's look down here. The project with scalability as a core focus. The very last sentence, the very last sentence here talks about it's expected to reach full commercialization by 2025. What's CryptoHawk been telling you about 20? Here we go again, right? Again and again and again. I've been showing you this for about close to 2 years, okay? I've been telling you spring 2025 at the latest by May, because May is still spring. A lot of shit pops off in May. Hey, if it's earlier, great. Like March, April, May, that's spring. June is summer, at least here where I live. By 2025. Damn, CryptoHawk, you know, you've been saying for 2 years now, by 2025. And another article, CryptoHawk has another article showing us by 2020, like something's coming. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it's the stable coin takes off. Okay, there's the article right there. What does this article say? Japan's biggest bank partners with Ripple. This is 2021. Now, I think the article came out in 2018, but they re-updated it. I don't know why. They take out information they don't want you to know. And this article was 2018, but it's originally 2021. What's it talk about? Mitsubishi UFJ, the MUFG, has joined Ripple. There you go. MUFG, some about September 2016, maybe it even started, okay? And you got Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, Royal Bank of Canada in there, Santander, Standard Chartered. Oh, Standard Chartered. Australian banking institution Westpac. So here we're seeing all these Ripple partners from around 2016. And now, isn't it interesting right now? Look at this next article. They're coming out with a stable coin. Just when Ripple comes out with a stable coin, everybody else is too. Look at this right here. Just want to show you. Just a coincidence, right? 5 Dennis 1 2 3. That fam and China behind crypto in Japan, Korea, and Hong Kong. Eric Goldsmith, thank you very much for the donation there, buddy. Or Hebrew near year. So we've got the original article. Japan banks are going to test cross-border stablecoin transfers with Swift. And they're telling us this will be done by 2025. And they mentioned the MUFG. So let me click out of that article. We learned that the MUFG is a Ripple partner right there. And it lists all the Ripple partner banks. Now this next article right here, which I think I just sent you. Let me send it again to make sure it's the right one. look what we've got here. Just a coincidence. MUFG, that's Mitsubishi, to facilitate Japanese bank-backed stablecoins. Now that's a coincidence because now Ripple's coming out with one. See, look, all this is orchestrated. You know, this is why I don't trust Ripple and none of this stuff, because it's too orchestrated. It's not like Ripple works on a stable coin and then no, it's Ripple has connections with all these other banks around the world, and they're all sworn to secrecy. And they're coming out with stable coins. See, all this is coordinated events. Now, Progmat is a platform. Progmat's a coin, but guess what? It's Mitsubishi Bank's platform and coin, which is a Ripple partner. So Ripple can make their own stable coin, and other countries can make their own stable coin and put it on the Ripple platform as well. Here we're seeing an announcement from 2023. So 1 year ago, the MUFG Ripple Partner Bank, they're coming out with stable coins. Notice how like a year ago they put this out, right? And Ripple is announcing they're coming out with their stable coin. I just want you to see all the connections. Just they all happen to be doing this at the same time. Now, Ripple is a heavy Japanese partnership going on. I'm going to show you a page here. Hopefully it shows up. Somebody let me know, Crypto She-Hulk, if you're there. Can you let me know if this link that I just sent from Wayback Machine, can you let me know if it came out good? Can you read it? Can anybody let me know if the link that I just sent, it says Ripple Trade Japan, can you read it? I need to know if that link is a valid link. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now what I'm going to show you right here is 2014. You have the article right here. It's from Ripple Trade Japan, 2014. Now, that's pretty interesting. So now we know that Ripple was in Japan in 2014 because it says, welcome to Ripple Trade Japan. Ta-da! And it shows the logo at the top, Ripple Trade Japan. Now let's scroll down to one where it says notice. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth notice down, or it says important. Notice right in there, there's SBI Bank. Wasn't that something? SBI Bank 2014 is on this Ripple Trade Japan. So now I'm going to tell you something. Years before anybody knew, SBI Bank, which is Japan, was using XRP. And probably what made a phone call, had Ripple people come over. I mean, they're all over this. They've been all over this 10 years. So SBI really didn't come out of the closet until maybe, I don't know what year it was, 2019 or something, and say, hey, we're Ripple partners. They've been probably using it for 1 to 2, 3 years before. And then they finally want to admit, okay, but I just thought that was kind of neat. Just for some history there to show connections that SBI. See all this stuff like 10 years ago. Everybody's all hooked up. They make it look like, oh yeah, we're going to study stable coins. You've had that shit for 10 years. Stop all that crazy foolishness, all right? So right here is just a Ripple page. Let me show you this on how they got stable coins. Okay, SBI was around investor 2013-14. Okay. So yeah, SBI has been there from day one. You just don't see that kind of info anymore. You have to kind of dig for that one. So the information I thought was quite interesting. But I just wanted to assure you that as these Japanese and stuff, they've been there from day one. All these see, what I've shown you is the Ripple customer list from 2013 or 14. It's probably close to the same list. And I've been showing you Russia, China, Singapore, Ripple Indonesia, all these things. Ripple Hong Kong, right? Ripple, all these things. So they've all had all this tech. They're just not telling you, okay? We may be more advanced with tokenization than we really know, along with Google, with China and others. Round A, IDG, People's Liberation. Some dummy leaves a comment about the IDG group. Oh, they're just a venture capital group. They're not Chinese army. I'm like, wow, you're so lost. Like, dude, look, the Chinese government owns everything. And at least, at a minimum, they own half your business. Where's that money going or coming from or going to? The Chinese army, of course. Come on, quit acting like you're born yesterday. Some of these dumb shits are really something else. All right, let's skip that one. Now we go to Switzerland. I want to show you something massive. And this is where Ripple and XDC come in. Let me do a copy paste here. This is huge, UGE. You have something called ZKB. It's the fourth biggest Swiss bank, and it offers crypto trading and storage. Zurich Cantonal Bank moves into crypto services. Now, this is big because now you officially have a country. See, look, Switzerland. Here we go again. There's German, Swiss. There's powers of the world that are in Germany and Switzerland. Ripple's first bank, Fedora Bank, Germany. Think about that. Why wouldn't it be of A? Why wasn't it this? Why has it got to be German? Then after that, Ripple moves into Brazil. Why not America? I mean, there's two banks, Cross River Bank and Fiserv and stuff. But it's just interesting how the first bank that Ripple gets is in Germany. Anyhow, it's with the Switzerland connection. Look here, the Zurich Cantonal Bank is the fourth biggest bank. They offer seamlessly integrated into its existing channels, banking. Clients can now trade crypto around the clock. Our newly launched offer in the field of cryptocurrencies offers a high level of security. What they do is they offer crypto and storage. They tell you. So now you don't have to have your own wallets. You can use ours. That's what the article says. I'm not going to read this whole article. Lastly, in this article, go to the second to the last paragraph. In July, so we're talking like what, 2 months ago? Less than 2 months ago. In July, Signum, a Swiss global crypto banking group, reported that it reached profitability following a strong first half. Now, what's interesting about Signum is this right here. Let's take a little look. We do a copy and a paste. Zurich. I'm going to Zurich, Switzerland. Zurich. That's where all the rich people meet in Davos once a year. All the people running shit in the world. Okay, here's this article here. 5 years ago. What does it say? Deutsche Börse, Swisscom, and Signum. They all joined together 5 years ago to build a digital asset ecosystem. That's a crypto ecosystem 5 years ago. The German bank. See where all the Switzerland stuff comes in? Germany, Switzerland, Germany, Switzerland, Germany, Switzerland. Schneisenschnitzel. Deutsche Börse, Swisscom, Signum, 2019, enter into a cryptocurrency agreement. Then if we look here, 4 years ago, here's Signum integrating Ripple into their platform. XRP when moon. You missed it. We already mooned at $3.80 like 4 years ago. You missed it. Sorry. Here's Signum. Signum Bank integrates Ripple into its platform. That's April 2020. So now I'm showing you the Deutsche Börse, Switzerland, German connection with Ripple. All these things are connected. And now what's interesting is we got Switzerland. Now let me show you where I showed you connections with Ripple. Now I'm going to show you the XDC connections right here with Switzerland. Take a look, see. Now this is this is R3, a platform, a crypto platform called R3. They're in Switzerland, and they have here we go again with Switzerland, right? Now R3 comes from the Zinfin Corporation, and Zinfin is Chinese, so I just want to put that out there. I've shown the evidence already. And the origins of Ripple are Chinese, according to the Series A and B investors. So very interesting. China's right there as partner with the United States. Think about this now. Haters, use your brain. Well, actually, haters are gone. They only watch the show like the first 5 minutes. How is it that you got Zinfin Corporation, which spins off into XDC Foundation, Cordite, and all that shit? But that's Chinese. Zinfin, so R3 is Chinese. And you got the origins. I mean, look, the origins of Ethereum are in China. Vitalik Buterin was Wang Zhang's chief scientist. That's a Chinese tech company. And you got Vitalik Buterin over there, right? Then you got Ripple with the Ripple China and Crypto Hulk. What the fuck? Look, I just present you evidence, okay? I don't have these answers. Like I tell you, for every answer I figured out, 20 more pop up. Don't overinvest. If millionaires out there watch the show, whoever you guys might be, guys or gals, don't overinvest in crypto. Let's say if you got $1 million, honestly, if I was a millionaire, if I had $1 million in crypto, and you could save me the phone call, this one's on the house. Because if all this goes bad, I don't have a lot of faith. And the more I study crypto, it's a racket. It's not something that's going to free the person. This crypto is not going to free us poor people. Some might not. See, look, I can't tell you. What can I tell you? This is all deep with the Chinese and America together. Like, we're not supposed to, Chinese and America are supposed to be our enemies, and right? Yeah, Red China, communists, oh, it's all bad. Well, then why the fuck are we making the Chinese money? Why did Ripple send Justin Sun, who's the founder of Tron, into China? Why is Vitalik Buterin working with China? If they're this bad thing, why did the United States make the Chinese yuan their currency in 2013? And now the dumb shit say, well, I don't care as long as I get rich. Well, okay, how do you know you're going to be rich? You don't. You're assuming. You're making an ass of yourself. Assuming, okay? What you meant to say, because you're fucking retarded, is I hope to be rich. That's what you can say. Not that, oh, Chinese wealth, I don't care. I'm going to be rich, so I don't give a fuck. That shows how fucking retarded you are. Even the millionaires that watch my show, you've got $1 million. It's not how much money you pump into this shit. I want you to understand, I've taken master's level business organizational leadership courses. It's a very common syndrome where the owner, CEO, or whatever of a company will keep, or even managers, will keep, the more you've got invested in something, the more you'll keep dumping in. You got a failed business operation. You maybe you hire your cousin, you hire this hotshot new person, and they start a division in your company, and you've already invested a lot into it, and it's not working as good. So then you double the investment, and then it's still not working. So you put in even more. Look at our government when it comes to the deficit. You got a failing country. You've already invested so much money. Then you dump more. Now you're 10 trillion, 20, 25, 30 trillion in debt. Are you seeing a picture? Let me buy everybody's college. Let me try to buy everybody's this. Let's get daycare for everybody. Let's pay for all the immigrants. Pay. You see, that's the same thing as we learn in business school. If you're in charge, you're a president, not a CEO. It's a different words, okay? Be a little flexible with your brain, okay? It's the same fucking principle. You run a McDonald's, you run a McDonald's, and maybe you got an employee, and you keep dumping resources to try to make this employee get better, but they just are not. Maybe you own a bunch of McDonald's in one location, you keep just dumping money because you're going to look bad if this thing fails. So you just dump more and more money into it, and guess what? That little location only grows as long as you dump money into it. It's the same with our country. It's the same with your guys' crypto. Millionaires out there and people that aren't millionaires. Us poor people. Listen to my advice. I'm not telling you what to do. Just listen to the advice, see if it makes sense. It's because I know people like this that got $1 million in crypto. I talk to these people. And I'm concerned, but they're like, hey, crypto, it's okay. I could afford to lose it. Well, I'd sure hell hate for you to lose $1 million, even if you could afford it. And these people tell me they can do it. But I'm just like, I just talked to this one guy, and he got bad financial advice on this one deal. He lost $500,000. Had nothing to do with crypto, but it's one of these things where he should have pulled out, but he kept wanting to put money in, and then lost it all. Now, maybe it's only 5% of what this guy's worth, but still losing $500,000 is pretty substantial. I can say honestly, everything I've invested in with crypto, I've not lost a dime. I'm still ahead, maybe 100%. Like what I invested, I doubled my money, but I haven't lost it. I didn't buy at the top. Technically, the top's $3.80. Then you'd be upside down in XRP until it went up again, you hope. See, that's what I'm trying to get to. Don't get locked into this mentality where the more crypto I buy, the richer I'm going to get. No. Here's R3. Let me show you this R3 article right here. Let me show it again. It's been a while since here you go. Solely. The different colored stars is how long you've been a membership. How long your membership's been in. So look at this article right here we're going over. Switzerland, here we go. Switzerland has what's called the 6 digital exchange. It started almost 4 years ago. It is a stock exchange that's just like any other stock exchange in the world, but it's crypto. It's blockchain based right here. And the technology for that is from R3. R3 is an early partner, and they split. But R3 uses XRP integrated into its platform. And what's interesting about the R3 is, here we go, they linked up with Zinfin, who eventually turned into the XDC community, wherever it is. And then the XDC crypto came from that. That's Chinese based, okay? So even you got R3 now. Actually, you got all these top cryptos seem something to do with the Chinese. Ethereum is all mixed in with the Chinese. Bitcoin, who are the early miners? The Chinese. Ripple, who are the early investors, the big early investors? China. R3, who were they working with in the very beginning? Zinfin, who's that? China. Now, the dumb shits will go, well, as long as I'm rich, I don't care. And my answer to that dumb shit is, how do you know you're going to be rich? Well, I invested in XRP. I'm going to be rich. No, you're not. There's no guarantee for that. You hope you will. What you need to start thinking and saying is reality. I invested in XRP. I hope I become rich. My thing is, I invested in XRP. I see all kinds of connections with China. I hope I'm rich. But if not, I understand because I getting mixed up with the Chinese and stuff. This shit's got to be all bad. Okay. Last time I checked, China's not our friend. Or are they? See what I mean? Now, in Switzerland, you got a 6 digital exchange. This is 6 digital exchange. Look at the fourth paragraph. 6 digital exchange uses R3's distributed ledger technology platform called Corda. I'm going to leave this article at that. You can read it for yourself. But this is the first stock exchange utilizing crypto in the entire world. And that's the crypto XDC. Here's the article that shows you that they're going to use XDC. If you want to go out and buy it, then go for it, Let me do a copy paste right there. 5 Dennis 1 2 3 SDX should be model for DTCC, $2.5 quadrillion per year. Okay. So here is the R3 Corda network. This article came out almost 4 years ago. R3 Corda network set to go DeFi with XDC digital currency. So now we know R3 is going to use the XDC digital currency. You might want to pick some of that up. And there's your article about the Swiss bank that is now selling and custodying crypto. And I think I'm going to leave that article alone. Yeah, let me click out of that. Where are we at as far as time? Okay. Here's the bad news right here. Here's why I'm telling. See, look, when a recession hits, I'm going to be richer than I am now. And I know that is counterintuitive to most people's way of doing things. But I've been preparing for this for 4 years now. Bill Quackenbush, thank you very much for that tax-free donation on the channel. All these tax-free donation stuff is an inflation killer, tells YT. YT is just livid, and I'm still here after 4.5 years making programs, helping people become rich, because YT wants you broke. Stu Lavelle, you have 5 people memberships, and those 5 people are SW Patriots, James Krikor, Dave Orechea, Stephen Boswell, and Jim Veston got memberships from Stu Lavelle. Let's look at this article that I just sent you right here. It's from the Daily Hodl. U.S. national debt explodes by $684 billion in 3 months, everybody. As Fitch is like a big investment company. Fitch warns America has failed to fix its growing debt burden. The national debt has ballooned by over $500 billion in 3 months, everybody. At that rate, that would be $4 trillion a year. This is not sustainable, okay? This is all bad. Oh, shit. The massive rise is coming just over a month after the U.S. national debt crossed the $35 trillion mark. Everybody, we're in $35 trillion. I'm still trying to comprehend that one. the US credit rating giant Fitch. So Fitch is a company that gives credit ratings to countries and probably companies. Fitch continues to sound the alarm on the growing debt and deficit. America's credit rating has dropped. I'm not going to get into the article. It's not a deep dive. It just should be a wake-up call. This is why I'm pushing the gold and silver coins, okay? Because this is how you take lemons and turn it into lemonade. Let me show you another article. It's just a wake-up call. I'm just letting you know. Bad shit's coming. When you look back and silver hits 500 bucks an ounce, and I was telling you to buy that shit at 35 bucks an ounce, now it's at 500. You're like, fuck, I should have got a loan like that dude was saying. I could have made a fuck ton of money. I'm showing you now. That's what my job is, to keep you years in advance. On different things, you are years in advance in investing, okay? For the past 10 months now, I've been telling you about we're going to have a recession. That's why I'm getting all the gold. I've been telling you now for 10 months. I just showed you an article in the past, well, shit, let's say in the past 3 months, the deficit went up $1 trillion almost. So in 10 months of me telling you this, the deficit in America probably has gone up $2 trillion, maybe more, just for the past 10 months of me showing you. What are you doing to prepare? That's what my show is here for. Look at this next article. The job market is flashing a classic pattern that signals a recession is coming. Citibank is telling us. The August jobs report, it talks about all this stuff here. Talk about we're losing all these jobs, blah, blah, blah. And if you look in here, this is going back to 2012, the bad case of the economy that we're in right now. The telltale signs are here. I just showed you. We almost made $1 trillion in debt in 3 months. Give it another one more month, and that'll be up to $1 trillion. It was at 684. Give it another 2 weeks to a month. We should be up at 1 trillion. So it should be like 35, 36 trillion, okay, in debt. This article here is just letting us knowing that a chief U.S. economist, Alan Hollenworst, that's the weakest 3 months since 2012. Are you seeing that? That's in the, what paragraph? Third paragraph. Look at the third paragraph. According to Citi Research, I need y'all to take a pause and pay attention. You need to get these gold and silver coins. Get a loan if you have to. Get a fucking loan for 3,000 bucks or whatever and get silver. Then flip that shit. When the economy goes all bad, you'll make a ton of money, all right? According to Citi Research, analysts led by who? Chief United States economist. Let me repeat that again. Chief United States economist is telling us right now we're at the worst in economic situation since 2012. You know what happened in 2008? We had a massive stock market crash. If we keep going, we're going back 2011, 10, 9. It's going to go right back to that. That's the trend right now. We're almost, well, we are 12 years back. Another 3 more years, and that'll be 15-ish. We're going to be hitting recession here, okay? It's showing us right now. The takeaway from the range of labor market data is clear. Here's what they say. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs down. Fifth paragraph down. The takeaway from the range of labor market data is clear, everybody. The job market is cooling in a classic pattern that precedes recession. Okay? It's coming. What they're doing now, everybody, we're in an election year. So Biden and Kamala Harris are trying to make everything look nice. Okay? We're fucking destroyed in this country right now. The path that we're on, unless something drastic right now changes, we can't turn around that 30, is that 35 trillion in debt? Like serious? Like that's fucking massive. If this was a corporation, it would go bankrupt. If this was a corporation, you know what they do? They'd fire the CEO, they'd fire everybody. But no, this is a welfare disaster program called Bidenomics. Now, in all fairness, all the presidents preceding that had their hand in this in some way. I will say that. But all this administration, look, we need somebody who's a businessman to be president, somebody who knows about profits and making money and firing weak people and putting in strong. This president, Kamala Harris ain't going to do it. Like, I'm just letting you know. If I'm hiring somebody to run the most important business of my life, United States government, I want somebody who's been out in the business world, knows how to make profits and wheeling and dealing and closing deals and stuff. Like, what the fuck's Kamala Harris done? Nothing. She couldn't even handle the border crisis. But this whole thing is an absolute joke. If she wins, we have completely lost America. It's over. It really is. Now, that's all bad news. But what I want to show you again is gold and silver coins. So look, when the economy crashes, it's not if, oh, it's going to. If you're here in crypto, you believe in the black swan, get a fucking loan and get this shit while it's still cheap. Once I get my debts paid off in 1 month, maybe 2 more paychecks from now, I hope I got time. I don't want gold to hit 3,000 before I'm ready. It's already, I mean, I've been buying gold when it was 1,850 an ounce. Now it's at 2,600. It's going to go to 3,000. I will have almost doubled all my money in gold and silver. And guess what? When gold goes up 10, 15 times, when the dollar crashes, I'm going to make a fuck ton of money off gold and silver. See, I'm prepared. I'm set up to where this recession is going to make me a fuck ton of money. And then when housing prices dump, cash dumps and shit, my gold and silver skyrocket. I'm going house shopping. That's what I'm going to do. I know. I don't know about the crypto. I don't know if it'll ever take off. I'm not selling any of it. I spent 2 months worth of pay, and fuck it, that bitch will go all the way down to zero if it has to, whatever. I'm never selling. But Crypto Hulk, you're flipping. I'm not flipping, dumbass. The only thing that's flipping stupid is you. If you were to watch my show more than 5 minutes, you fucking know. You shouldn't say that dumb shit on my channel. It makes you look like an illegitimate child. So I got the crypto just in case they decide to allow some of us to be rich. That's basically what it is. It's not we're going to be rich. It's we're hoping they're going to let us be rich. I don't like hoping on my government at all. These people let me down all the time. I like Reagan, though. That's the last okay, Trump and Reagan. Since I've been alive for the past 54 years, and I can think back, we had Jimmy Carter, I think, when I was born, Nixon, and it was all bad. I didn't really think about presidents till about Carter. I think I was 7 years old. 1976, 77, I started being aware of something called the president. And Reagan, 1980, I remember that. I loved America from 80 to 88. George Bush Sr. came in from 88 to 92, right after Reagan. It was okay. But Bush Jr., he's a dumb shit with Dick Cheney. Those guys are fucking communists. But yeah, and then Trump came along. I mean, I actually left the Republican Party during the Bush years, the younger Bush, and hopped on the Barack Obama bandwagon. I worked for the Move On organization at one point, making calls to people, helping to get Barack Obama elected. So yes, I hated the Republican Party after Bush. And then I see all these years later, the Bushes are partying with the Obamas. I'm like, well, that makes sense because they're both fucked up individuals. And you see Dick Cheney, he used to be the vice president for Bush, and now he's backing Kamala Harris. I always thought he was a pile of shit. You know why? Because he's about Halliburton, and he's about these war companies, these companies. See, Dick Cheney is behind defense industry businesses that make money off war. Guess what Ukraine's been with the Democrats? A war machine. Ta-da! But I thought the Democratic Party was all about getting out of wars. Yeah, I thought so too, but I guess not, huh? And then when Dick Cheney's mixed up, okay, that makes sense because Dick Cheney represents big war machine, and well, so do the Democrats. So very interesting. Minute 9, 1 hour and 9. Let me see these comments here. Endless war. Stu Lavelle. Let's hear what Stu Lavelle. My daughter had 10 grand in the bank. I showed her the interest she gets. So she purchased 2 ounces of gold. Whoa. Once you explain how to get your money to work for you, kids take notice. Basically, okay, Stu. So when I first started buying gold, each coin was 1,850 bucks. Now that same coin is 2,500. It's soon to be worth 3,000. So if your daughter would have bought 2 coins when I did, she would now, let's see, if it hits 3,000 coming up January-ish, I truly believe by election time November, if not January of next year, gold should be about 3. So that would put me up, for every gold coin that I bought, I made maybe 1,500 bucks on. So she could have bought 2 coins and made $3,000 in interest. That would have been a profit. Parking $1,850 a piece for the coins, so that's 3,600 bucks. They'd soon be worth 6,000. Now, money in a bank account, it's actually gone down the value. So with inflation. So anyhow, good decision. And I'm telling you what, Crypto Hulk believes. Look, I hope in crypto. I believe in gold. See that? I hope in crypto because I got to deal with the Chinese, and then I got to deal with Ripple and their relationship with the Chinese, and none of this shit makes sense. So I know all the bad people are mixed up in it. So that's why I hope my crypto will get me rich, but I know my gold will make me get a brand new house. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm looking at things. All right, I don't doubt crypto. I've never doubted crypto. I already knew this thing was fucking rigged in the beginning. I mean, I already knew I could get cyber hacked. I already knew 4.5 years ago. That's why I didn't go all in to get a mortgage on my house and put 100,000 in XRP and keep dumping money, keep backing the truck up like these other channels say, even though they're sponsored by exchanges. So they want you to keep buying so they can make more money. I knew this from the beginning. I already told you already. It's a scam. We're all going to be slaves, right? Go back 4 years ago. Listen to what I was saying. I was saying we're going to be slaves from all this crypto. I already know. My goal is to hope that you and me can get rich, buy some shit before they try to get it away from us. That's my hope. Doesn't mean I'm going to be rich. That's why I'm not going to Ripple Las Vegas, taking all the selfies and trying to, do all the dumb shit, be a Ripple cheerleader. I don't know how this works out. I don't trust what I see at all. The more I study crypto, the more I see these Chinese, these fake connections. The government's not telling. Why am I the only person? See, here's why I think we might be in trouble with this crypto and we might not be rich. I don't want you to overinvest. If you get the gold and silver, if you get a fucking loan and get that shit, you might be able to get a house wherever you live. I mean, if you live in California, like I need to make at least $500,000-$600,000 in cash off my gold in order for me to get into something decent. And I'm talking Northern Cal. I'm not even talking about the Bay Area. If I lived in the San Francisco Bay Area, I would need at least nothing fancy, 2 million bucks, 3 million to get into a neighborhood where I don't see fucking bums or, just the riffraff and shit. If I live in the East Bay of San Francisco or anywhere I would need like 3 mil. 2 million at the minimum. 2 mil at the minimum. Now I live kind of in the suburbs of Sacramento, out that's a little cheaper out there. I could get something pretty cool for about 600,000. That would put me in a good neighborhood. 800 would actually be preferable, but just the bare minimum where I'm living out here, 600 grand. Fuck me. But if I had 800, I would be in that. I'm just telling you, that's what it costs. So my gold, and I'm trying to stack it. So just like you, I'm gonna go debt free here really quick, and then go all in. I'm gonna put it on a card, a couple of my credit cards, and just bust them out, max them out, and then get that gold. And then when gold goes to where I think it's gonna go, I could get a nice $800,000 house, pay for it in cash. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. I don't know how much the gold goes up, but if the gold goes up 15,000 or 20, then I'll be able to get something for about 800 G's. But then the house's prices should drop, so maybe I could pick it up for 650 or something, right? So because I don't trust this crypto. No, no, there's too much secrets in this shit. All right. But I won't be living in California though. That's for sure. Stuart Lavelle gave 10 people memberships. Let's see who these are. Big T, Eddie, Eddie XRP from the UK, Mr. Man, Crypto Talk, Rich G, Don't Trust, Verify. That's what I'm saying, you guys. Like, I've verified and found information. That's why I don't trust this. I don't trust this Brad Garlinghouse and this David Schwartz. All these people donate to Kamala and all this shit, and just the Chinese connections. Not good. No bueno. TUG got a membership. The Karma Family, Anwar, AI, and then Triple X, and then Alberta Wolf. Those people got memberships by Stu Lavelle. Let's take a look here. You want Ripple equity? Buy Seagate, round B investor. If Ripple does go way up, Seagate should do very well. Just come to Texas. 600,000 gets you in a great neighborhood, honestly. I don't know where I'm going. I just give an example. I'm really liking Las Vegas, suburbs. There's suburbs there. You don't even see the casinos. It's I could see because I like going to casinos and having all different kinds of food and watching shows, and I don't gamble much, but I like doing fun. And then the workout gyms in Las Vegas are massive, and all the alternative therapy and UFC kind of rehab shit. Las Vegas would be my first choice. Texas would be like my number 2. Arizona would be 3. Maybe Arizona too. I don't know. It's a toss-up between Texas and Arizona. I don't quite know. So, but I'll figure shit out. Mount Charleston. Vegas is cool. Mount Charleston. 27 red. Deal the cards. Deal the cards. I just went to Red Rock. Yeah, I know Red Rock area. I'm kind of familiar with Las Vegas. I'm not a gambler party. I just like Vegas because the shopping, all kinds of restaurants, just stuff to do. There's always stuff to do. That's what I like. I'm not into all the party drinking, drugs, and hooker things and all that dumb shit. Like, no, I want great access to workout facilities and rehab shit where I can find alternative doctors and things. And working out's a big thing. And then just eating different kinds of food and shit and trade shows. Like, I'm fun. Like, that's what I would like Vegas for. There's always stuff to do. Yeah. So I never go to the strip. Now I used to live, it's all about the food. It is, I'm telling you, man. But I used to live near Las Vegas, about 2 hours away. and I'd go to Vegas once a month just for like the day. And I'd go to the mall, the Palace Station Casino in Henderson. That was a long time ago. But I would just go to the mall and buy some shit and then eat and then the day come home. I'd spend about 6 hours in Vegas, work out and stuff, and then go. I wouldn't even go to the casino to gamble or none. Just I would just go there to have some fun for the day, and I would do that about once a month, and it was nice. Go Browns! Oh yeah. Well, let's take a look here. I got my own Crypto Hulk jersey. A fan sent me this. We got this, and we're talking Ohio State. And again, Crypto Hulk, #1. So, I think we're gonna wrap that up. I gotta go work out my leg on my arms today. Oh, I went in the cold plunge. So before I wrap it up, uh, hold on, I'm looking. I went in the cold plunge again, and so I couldn't do the 2 minutes like I did last time. Here's what I did just yesterday. 30, I did like 8 or 9 30-second dips. I think maybe my last one was a minute. So I go in up to my knees the first 30 seconds and I get out. Go back in, I think waist deep, and did that 3 times more. Then went in chest deep. All these are 30 seconds at a pop. My last one went up to the neck for a minute, but I did the neck for a couple 30 seconds, 2 or 3, then finally at the end. What have I noticed? Less pain. Now it's painful when I'm in that cold water. Let me tell you, son of a bitch, man. You really have a come to Jesus moment because you realize if you were stuck, if you were on a cruise ship or something, you fell into the ocean. It's not gonna be that long before these people are dead. Like that's cold water. I was in like I think 45 degrees or something. Oh shit! It don't take long, and you're done. You're totally done. But anyhow, it's beneficial. I'm feeling better. Like I'm honestly feeling better. I have way less pain. Um, it's tricky. Don't try to go to a cold plunge to go straight up to your neck. Don't do that. Just start off going up to your knees for 30 seconds and then pulling your legs out. And then kind of just doing that because then it goes from your knees to your quads to your waist. So you slowly work your way up and just go in like 30-second dips, Go in up your knees, 30 seconds, get out. And then you'll notice within 5-10 minutes, just doing that dip, and then I'll do 30 seconds, then I'll go out for about a minute and a half. 30 seconds in, out for a minute and a half. I did that 9 times. I was in that little room for about 20 minutes. And at that point, I was done. My body was thrashed. And today, I did legs Friday, and I dipped Saturday. And I think my legs feel good today. So I'd highly recommend if you're gym or whatever, go into a cold plunge, give it a shot. I swear by it, it works great. Says it burns fat. We're gonna find out. Less pain, less packer. I'll tell you what. Johnson shrinks up when you get in 45-degree weather. Your junk just kind of gets really small for a while. It's like, wait, Charleston is a 40-minute drive from Vegas with a 30-degree difference. Oh. Son of a bitch. That might be something 30 degrees. Wow. Okay, I'll keep that one in mind. I don't need to go to Vegas all the time. I don't need to live near like even 5 or 10 minutes, like 30 minutes away. That'll work. 40 minutes. But I do have a need for medical and shit. Yeah, I'd have to live about 15 at the most, 10, 15. So yeah, I couldn't live 40 minutes away. All right, that'll be it. I'll definitely have a show lined up for tonight. Let me look here. Yeah, I got news. We're definitely having a show tonight at around 6 p.m. maybe Pacific. Yeah, that'll be it. My name's Crypto Hulk, and your show's over for today. And I'll see you all my next live stream.